No, it's not clickbait. This is legit scam, insurance fraud, you name it. They're double dipping and they tried to screw over my mom. It ain't gonna happen. Y'all know me, I ain't scared. I'm going straight into their office, confronting them about it and letting them know that they're gonna right the wrong, or they're gonna hear from the lawyers from the insurance company and I'll report their ass. So let's see what happens. So yeah, needless to say, I am freaking pissed right now, and I'm literally outside of an Office Depot. I just made copies of a lot of things of our proof of the fraud, and going in there, I'm not gonna give them anything except for the dollar amount that we expect them to make things right with. And if they don't, then obviously we're going to take the measures needed and report them to the lawyers for the insurance companies that they're utilizing on this fraud. I'm keeping out the doctor's name and the insurance companies from the video to prevent any type of backlash as far as slander, etc. on YouTube, whatever. So I'll be blocking that out or editing it out as this video goes on when needed. But the quick story on this, and I'll try to keep it quick because I know y'all want to see the drama unfold at the office and see what they have to say or what happens. But my mom had cataract surgery, and she was recommended by some of her friends that this was a local doctor that did really well, wasn't a fly-by-night doctor, did a good job, had a good reputation, etc., whatever. And when she went there, they told her that they did not accept certain insurances that she happened to have, and that it would be out of pocket where they would bill her and not bill her insurance company. And that also went for, she had two different types of insurances. And if I were to name them, you would know them right off the top of your head. You could probably guess some of them, but I'm not going to say their names. But these two insurance companies were not taken by this eye doctor who's doing the surgery, or very limited use of the insurance company. So she ended up paying out of her pocket over $9,000, and that was per eye, like $4,000 and change. And we go to the tax lady yesterday, and she's running the taxes for my mom, and she's like saying, man, I don't like what I see here, because usually if you're paying such a high dollar amount, such as like $500-600 a month for your insurance, then it doesn't make sense that you have a $9,000 write-off on a medical expense, because the IRS is going to freaking flag you, because they're going to wonder, why are you paying such high insurance but you still had to pay $9,000? Their concern would be that, you know, we're fudging the numbers to get a higher return on our taxes with a cost of medical expenses that was already paid by the insurance company. So she's like, that doesn't seem right that they would charge you that much when you have really good insurance. You might want to call up your insurance company and check your claims to see if in fact this doctor did not charge your insurance company. Because if they did, not only is that insurance fraud, you should report them, the SEC, you know, all that type of stuff. So we gave the doctor the benefit of the doubt. We thought that they'd be honest. They were very friendly, and well, of course they're gonna be friendly when they're trying to get your money. And so sure enough, we went into the parking lot right after we talked to this tax lady, called up the insurance company, and boom, oh yes, we paid off the claim to your eye doctor for your cataract surgery. So here's what happened. They were double dipping. They were taking her money out of her pocket, and mind you, she's a recent widow, no source of income, retired, so she's living on a fixed income, and they're taking all the money out of her pocket, saying that they don't take her insurance, which they clearly do if they're filing a claim, and then they're filing the claim against the insurance company and getting that money also. So what should have happened, if they were honest and ethical, is they should have said, yes, ma'am, we accept that insurance. You won't have to worry about it. We'll file everything through your insurance company. You don't have to pay out of your pocket the $9,000. That's what happened. So unfortunately, I have to go in there. I have to let them know. And I'm not very happy, but I'm going to try to remain calm, because if I start blowing up right away, then it's not going to go very well. So I'm going to try to remain calm. My plan of attack is to let them know that if maybe it was a misunderstanding, very coincidentally, right? if they can fix the wrong, then technically it's not insurance fraud because they gave us back the money that she paid out of pocket. They already got their money from the insurance company, as it should have been from the beginning, and all is well. And we don't have to turn them in. We don't have to report them to the two insurance companies, because it was more than one, it was two. They hit two different insurance companies for cost of her surgery, and we have receipts of her paying, and then we have the proof of them charging the insurance company for something my mom already paid for. So I'm gonna keep it, y'all got the gist. I'm freaking livid. I'm gonna go walk into their front door, talk to the office manager, hopefully talk to the doctor, and see what they have to say, and we'll go from there. Wish me luck. I'll tell y'all what, my heart is racing right now because it's like the unexpected. You don't know what things are gonna happen, what's gonna be said, etc. When you catch someone like red-handed like this and you confront them with it. Playing a little bit of calming music, Cat Stevens, in case you're wondering. But yeah, they're up here on the left, so let's see what happens, guys. All right, y'all, so I just parked. I'm walking into their front door with the paperwork, the proof of the fraud, and the post-it note of the dollar amount that they should pay back with my phone number, my name, and her name. And if they choose to do the right thing, then all is good. We have no problems. If they don't, then I'm gonna let them know that, you know, if they make the choice to want to escalate this, then they're going to be talking to the lawyers that will defend us and go after them regarding the insurance company on both sides. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what they say. You'll probably see, because I'm not going to film in the lobby. I'm not going to film their location so people can see exactly where I'm going, etc. So next thing you'll see is just audio. I'm gonna keep it on record and have it in my pocket so y'all can hear everything that goes down. And then obviously I'm gonna edit it if there's anything disclosed that I need to crop out or mute. This is kind of a crazy one, I know, but I'm not gonna put up with this. $9,000 is a lot of money for a lot of people, and they should not treat people like this. So it's kind of like a principle thing for me, and it has to do with my mom as well. So they picked with the wrong son, that's for sure. In Texas, you're allowed to record as long as one person knows that it's being recorded, and I obviously know it's being recorded, so I'm not breaking any laws in case y'all are wondering. No, actually, I was hoping to talk to like the office manager maybe.
Okay.
Probably not out here in the lobby though.
Okay. Was it in regards? Are you a patient of ours or?
Yeah, my mom was a patient.
Okay. Let me see.
And trust me, you don't want me to talk about what I'm have to talk about in this lobby.
No, that's fine. Let me get her date of birth. Okay. Give me just a moment. She should be almost done with that phone call, and then I'll have her pull you back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna take you around and look over here, okay?
Sounds good.
Let me get the door for you. I think I missed my makeup.
All right. It's like a big horseshoe.
Yeah. Do you have a seat here?
All right.
Here. Okay, how can I help you today? My name is Evelyn.
Evelyn, good to meet you. My name's Travis.
Okay.
Do you want me to close the door?
If you need to,
You
yes, sir.
probably don't want people overhearing this.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
All right. So my mom was a patient of y'all's, and
This is her, correct?
that's correct.
Okay.
Yes, she had, I guess, two different separate dates of her surgery. One left eye, one right eye. I don't know. One was November, one was December.
Right.
And I know you're probably not in billing. You're just a manager of the office. Am I
Right.
correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. All right. So she was told by billing that her insurance wasn't used and she would be paying out of her pocket for the surgery. Okay.
Was this, okay, let me ask you this. Was this an off-site billing or was it somebody that was,
I have it all here.
Okay.
So if you want to look through it, you can. I have the receipts.
had she gotten any kind of bill?
Huh?
Had she received any bill? Is that
She
what?
paid on the spot the day of the surgery. And she paid cash. She's got receipts of everything. But here's the thing is...
Okay, were they saying, I just want to make sure I understand everything.
Sure.
So they were saying that they weren't going to pay for the
They were
surgery?
saying that the insurance that she had 2 different insurances.
Do you know what they were?
Yeah, she had...
Okay.
Okay. She was told through billing that y'all do not take, and she was going to have to pay out of pocket. That's what she did. And she said a little small portion of what she needed to do, but not a lot, which turns out to be somewhat true. The problem that we're having is we just came from our tax lady yesterday. Yesterday we had an appointment, and she said, "You're going to get audited." And we're like, "What did we do? She doesn't do nothing wrong. She's a nice old lady that doesn't have any job. She just pays her taxes and she's good." She's like, "No, you're paying, all this money for insurance that you have, but your medical costs are like $9,000 over what they typically are per year." And she's like, "Well, I had to get cataract surgery." Well, the IRS is going to red flag you because and I'm trying to remain calm because literally after we've been up since 2:00 in the morning compiling all this. And our tax lady she doesn't want me to be here. She wants me to go straight to the insurance company and let y'all talk to them. I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt and trying to get things resolved without things getting really messy. Okay. Keep that in mind.
I'm following you.
Okay. So the tax lady said the IRS is going to flag you because if you have such good insurance, why are you having to pay $9,000 for anything? They should be able to charge your insurance. And she's like, "I have a bad feeling in the back of my throat here, and I hate to say it, but you might want to call up your insurance company and find out if, in fact, that procedure was ever claimed against your insurance. Because if it was, then you should have never had to pay out of pocket. They should have gone straight to your insurance company for the procedure." We go to the parking lot after our appointment was over with this tax lady. Because she said if they didn't bill your insurance, then by all means that was an elective surgery with a high-cost doctor. You made that choice. It's all on you. But if they billed the insurance company, then we have an issue. And it's going to adjust your taxes, everything else. So we're in the parking lot. We called up. Says, "Yep, they went against your insurance. I have the claims right here. We can mail it to you. You can look. You can log in. You can see everything." So we have all the claims that y'all did on her, as well as she paid full price for her thing. So what we're dealing with is, she not only paid out of her pocket, y'all also went and took funds for payments that she already had made.
I'm trying to understand this because, like I said, I'm not in billing, but I'm trying.
You're not in billing?
I'm
but,
trying to figure this out.
Yes.
So I can.
Evelyn, I'm remaining calm because you're
Yeah.
just an innocent bystander in the situation. But imagine if it was your mom that...
Oh, yeah. I agree 100%.
That got charged all this money.
What's right here? I'm wondering. Do you know when she got her cataract surgery if she got the upgraded lens?
She did pay for an upgraded lens.
Okay,
That's
the upgraded
correct.
lens is not covered by insurance. I can tell you that much right now. Because it's considered, you can elect to have just a standard lens. They'll pay for that. Upgrade, they won't because they consider it not cosmetic, but it's like something that you don't need. You can have the standard lens, which that's what they cover.
Okay, well then why did you run her insurance then?
No, they'll run the insurance because the insurance will pay for the surgery part and pay for the doctor. They won't pay for that upgraded lens. They'll pay for a standard lens. Everything will be sent in regardless. Everything will be sent in, but they will deny that.
So how much
part.
does a surgery cost? Because y'all billed her insurance $11,000.
That's probably everything, because
So here's my question: if she paid $9,000 and you billed her insurance $11,000, are you telling me this surgery cost $20,000?
No, what I'm trying to, what I'm going to tell you is that, like, whenever anybody,
I agree with you. She made an elective decision to pay for the upgraded, and
Right.
she was told from various friends that recommended her to doctor that, hey, he's good, he's quality. We had to pay out of our pocket since we wanted the upgraded lens, but everything else should have been covered by insurance. For her, it was vice versa on everything, and her friends are like, wait a second, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And so I agree with you. She wouldn't have had a problem paying for the upgraded lens, but now she's at a loss for words because I don't know I don't want to throw names under the bus, but there was a lady.
she's worked here for years. I'm new. I'm like barely 2 months into this.
Oh,
but,
gosh.
But it's our surgery counselor, and she's the one who talks to the patients, gives them pricing with the lenses.
Okay.
And let them know, if you want a standard lens, this is what it's going to cost. If you want an upgraded lens, this is what it's going to cost.
Okay.
And she explains
So
all
she's
that
like
to
the
them.
consultant of the pre-op stuff.
Yes, and then we
Okay.
have our surgery coordinator who schedules the surgery. And she always schedules the,
Yeah.
where the patient can fit in, and then she'll schedule their post-op and their 1 week, and then they'll have their second surgery whenever they're ready for that. Usually not necessarily back to back, but they're.
Okay, because I don't know. She seems to think that she got deceived or lied to by whatever she was told, that y'all did the opposite of what she was told. And then it didn't do that much, but whoever's in charge of billing and made a decision to not only see that she paid out of her pocket everything and still go after the insurance, y'all might have a problem.
Well, the whole thing is that the whole surgery will be going to the insurance, everything, including the upgraded lens, because they're going to see that there's an upgraded lens. The insurance is not going to pay for that. They're going to come back with the EOB that says this is the patient's responsibility, because they're not going to pay for that. So they will pay for the doctor, they will pay for the facility, they will pay whatever,
Okay,
the facility is a separate charge.
Okay, so let's ignore everything. Ignore the whole upgrade of the lens.
Uh-huh.
Let's just focus on the cost of the surgery and why my mom paid all of that cost instead of her insurance being taxed. Why did that happen?
Okay, that I don't know, because I would have to get somebody from billing to explain what, if they filed on it, and if they did, why was there any kind of change? Because it would depend on what her benefits are. Pays, since that's her secondary, then secondary goes into effect. Now, if there was a deductible that needed to be done from her secondary,
No, there was nothing like that.
because being that late in the year, I would think her deductible had already been met somewhere before November, December.
That wasn't part of the
Okay, and then secondary, if there's a deductible there, I would think too, being that late in the year, it would already be paid.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's after the deductible, if there's a co-insurance that she would owe, like the insurance pays 80%, she would be responsible for 20%. That might be something in there. I'm not sure, because I haven't seen her benefits to know that, So there's all those kind of things that can happen in there. But what I want to do is I want to make a copy of this, because this is your copy.
Oh no, I have copy. I have all the originals.
Okay, so this is my copy. So that
you
I
already
can,
have most of that already in her file, I'm assuming. Yeah.
So that way I can call somebody from billing, talk to them, see what they say. I will have them call you to explain everything bit by bit by bit.
Okay, so let me explain to you things that black and white don't make sense to us. Okay.
Uh-huh.
For one, and I hate to throw her name under the bus, told my mom specifically, oh, here's only going to pay like $350. Okay, we come to find out, oh, they paid $850 on that day for what she was talking about. Okay, she was told.
But when it talks to the patients, from my understanding, I'll make sure that I'm correct.
Yeah.
My understanding is that she talks to them specifically only about the lens. She doesn't talk to them about anything other than the lens.
Okay, well, then somebody in billing told her, whether or not I'm telling you, I'm not making this up just to say things.
No.
And it's in there. Everything's in there.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like it's not hearsay.
Right.
It's all in black and white of what I'm trying to regurgitate to you, since you're kind of caught off guard here.
Uh-huh.
Another thing is, if somebody in billing sees that, hey, this lady just cut us checks for the full amount. Why would you go after the insurance company? It's called double dipping. That's not right. That's unethical. That's not right business practices. That will get you in trouble.
Right.
Okay, that's what's happening.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the black and white is here, and I'm not coming back. Okay, this is my one time in this office. Okay, you have my phone number on a sticky note somewhere here. Yes.
Okay.
You have my mom's name. That's my cell phone number. That's the amount we have in question on what came out of my mom's pocket.
This is, wait, I'm going to write sure. 8583?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom, she was referred because she has a good friend in the Woodlands who is a pretty prominent doctor. And he was kind of like, you know what? Give them the benefit of the doubt because sometimes mistakes can happen. And, the doctor does his doctor stuff. He doesn't, monitor all the billing stuff.
Right.
So there's things that can happen that are misunderstandings or miscommunications or whatever. He said, do the doctor a favor, at least go in there, give him the opportunity to rectify the situation.
Right.
That's why I'm here.
I understand.
Our tax lady, when she saw the writing on the wall, because she logged in, we got on the computer and everything, and because she was looking at the paperwork, because we had to give it to her for all our taxes.
Right.
She said, boom, go straight to the attorneys. Let them get your money back for you. She was sick to her stomach because her husband, unfortunately, y'all got unlucky because her husband went through the same situation for pancreatic cancer, and the doctor pulled the same type of stuff where they did some practice where they charged her like $6,000 and also charged her insurance company. So she was already had a bad taste in her mouth, and she looked at this. She's like, this is sickening. I'm so pissed. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at this. I know it's a Friday. I'm sorry to break this news on you.
It's Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Okay, see, I'm lost.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna call the billing office manager that we have, our main location. So that's where I'm gonna call, and I'm gonna talk to them. And if she wants me to send this information over, I'm gonna send this over. Let her review it, figure out what's going on, everything. That way she can call you and explain anything and everything to you.
Okay. Another thing I want to mention is we're kind of on the down as far as trusting everything that you have to say. Okay. Especially when it comes to, and there's some other person in billing. She said she has no trust at all because of what she has in evidence that she's seen as far as what happened and transpired. So I want y'all to keep that in mind too, that it's ultimately her decision. It's her money. It's not mine.
Right.
Okay. I don't have the time for this. I don't have a problem whistleblowing if y'all don't treat my mom right. Because guess what? It's my mom. If I didn't stand up for my mom and do the right thing, what kind of son would I look like to her in her eyes? So even though it's $9,000, it's not millions of dollars, but $9,000 is a lot to her when she's a recent widow and she's living on a fixed income.
Right.
She feels as though she got screwed. She was in tears last night at 2:00 in the morning when we're going through all this because she can't believe that she was treated so nicely by y'all's staff, and then to see how y'all were going around her and basically y'all could have charged her on the insurance instead of forcing her to pay out of her pocket.
I understand where you're coming
So
from. I see what you're saying.
I'm letting you know. So I'll leave this at this. If my mom doesn't like what y'all say to us when whoever calls us back, it probably won't be you, it'll be someone else above, someone in the chain of command will call us back. If they don't like, we're not going to go back and forth.
Okay.
If we don't like what they have to say, we're going to let our lawyers or talk to your lawyers.
Okay.
And they'll share this evidence plus other evidence that you're not seeing. That's where we're at.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just trying to spell it out exactly what's going on.
And I'm not taking it like that at all. I mean, like I said, I've only been here a couple of months.
Yeah.
And so I have to try and figure out everything and try and get
You're
an
gonna
answer.
have to
try and get you an answer.
lay it on someone's plate, and they're not gonna
Yes.
like being what they see. But
Yeah,
That's-
all I want to do is get you an answer.
Yeah.
Whether it's something you like or you don't like. As long as you have that answer, and then you'll know what you need to do from there.
The ball is in y'all's court. If y'all want to say that y'all didn't do anything wrong, we will say differently.
Okay.
That's there's too many things that y'all have going against you as far as she paid this, here's the receipt, why did you pay it as well? Explain that. I'd love to hear the explanation on that, because we have the receipt of her paying for it and we also have the copy of you billing. That doesn't make much sense. That's kind of like the definition of, hey, we're going to get your money and we're going to take your money too. I mean, double dipping. All right, I'm out of here.
Okay.
Do what you want. You have my number. That rings my hip.
Okay.
That was me remaining calm, by the way.
Okay. If you want, instead of going through all that back there, I can get you out right here.
Okay.
And it'll take you left right there back to that main
I
lobby.
got my phone. I'm good.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Take care, everyone. The ball's in her court. I said, we got the evidence, and your company, your eye doctor, screwed her over, and we're not going to play back and forth. If they don't, do the right thing, then we're going to force the lawyers to get involved, and they'll do the right thing, and they'll get all of her money back. So it's in their court right now. I expect them to do something soon. I'm not going to sit around and wait for weeks or months or anything like that. It's going to be something that happens within days. So let me know what y'all think. If y'all have experienced this type of situation, I would love to hear it in the comment section. I know it's not my typical type of video, but if you do enjoy this type of content where I do right by society and I do stand up for things that are wrong and going after the people that are doing wrong. Wanted to give a quick shout out to Scammer Payback Pierogi, Pleasant Green, and Trilogy Media. They've been putting out some videos. Oh, Jim Browning also, sorry. Those guys are putting out videos where they're actually going after people that take advantage of others, scam, fraud, you name it, and that content has been really good. I've been enjoying them and how they're basically getting back and refunding people, doing the right thing by society, and it's been entertaining in the process. Wanted to say thanks for doing that, guys. I'll drop a link to their channel as well down below. If you like this content and you want to see the follow-up, because the part 2 obviously has to happen. They haven't called me back yet. It's the next day. I have to give them a few days to go through billing, etc. But y'all let me know what you think is going to happen. I will do a follow-up. So go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you like this video and you want to see obviously what the follow-up is and what the result is on how much money we got back, or if it goes to the legal process, which it very well could be. They might try to say, we don't think they're going to do anything. Well, they don't know me very well. And they're going to find out the hard way that I'm not going to just put up with it. So let's see what happens. Thanks for watching this far. Y'all take care. Next time. Peace.
So this is goodbye.